Hi, my name is Christopher Hart. I'm an author of many books on how to draw and how to draw cartoons. And my newest one is drawing with squiggles and wiggles. And today I'm going to show you how to draw this really fun squiggle. I'm going to turn it into a cartoon. It's called the octobumps. Here they are, little octobumps, a group of octopi. And there's a trick to it, so follow along and we'll draw together. Okay, 1 second, I'll put it over here. All right, now we'll start with like a little guideline right here so that we can keep the C line consistent. So we don't go up and down and, go all over the place. It doesn't have to be bold. We'll erase it later or go over it. All right, now the same thing over here. What we're going to do is we're going to put a line up here where the octopi, their heads will be. So we're going to keep everything even now. We know we're going to have them even. All right, so the first one is a bump here. It's kind of like balloon-like bump that goes like this. It doesn't have to be any particular shape. It's going to be funny if it isn't. And then another one here, this head very close to the first one, like this, and leave some space in between here. You see how this, we'll clean it up in a minute. But you see how this space here dips down like almost like a drop of water. And down here again. And here's a third and last one. Also, this becomes this negative space in between. Becomes like a drip. See, that's a little too low. Need to make this leave a little more mass right here at the bottom. And here's the last one. I think I'm going to color this in at the end. Okay, so there is your basic look here, what we're after. And now we're going to make the first one. Well, why don't I do this so you can see it better? Because I know that pencil's pretty light. So we'll right now put the outline in nice and smoothly. So it flows from the top into the bottom, which gives it that fun look of kind of a drawing trick. And yet it still works as a cartoon. And right here, same thing again. Big bulbous head, right down, kind of winds down to the bottom. And looks like that drop of water. See, it's like a drop right here, boom, boom. And I'll finish off the head here, right on that guideline. Keep it on that guideline. Same thing here on that guideline, because they're all related. They're like brothers or sisters or nephews or aunts, or they're octopi. And they mean business. Okay, so tentacle over here. And this one also. Real simple stuff, but it needs to have a symmetry because that's pleasing to the eye. And bring it in here again. This is sort of the neck, so it's got to be thinner than the head. And we'll bring this one up like that. And because this is the bottom of the ocean, a little bit of a sandy bottom, right? Like this, like so. And now we'll have some fun with, well, first let me just put a little starfish in here. And like that. And now let's have some fun here. We'll make this character, say, kind of happy. Since they're all completely symmetrical, we'll change the expressions so that there'll be something different about each one. Too much symmetry can be boring. A little of it is pleasing. So those are the eyes looking right at us with a little bit of eyelashes. I have no idea if an octopus really has eyelashes. I suspect not. And here's a little cute little small smile curling right up the eyes. Little eyebrows. You could put a bow or something silly like that. The whole thing is silly, so don't worry about it. Now this one over here is going to have kind of a worried look. This is the anxious octopi. And she'll look to the side. And we will not give her eyelashes so that these look different. It's not that one has to look different and the other's the same. There's no the same. This is different from this. That's good enough. We'll bring the eyebrows up like this. And instead of that little tiny smile, we'll have a little tiny frown. It's simple. The simplicity is, the symmetry, but the expressions are different. Here, we'll change it again. We'll make his eyes a little bit narrower to fit his expression. Like that. And one eyebrow down, one up, and mouth off to the side. Okay, now let's give him some bubbles. Gotta have bubbles. Okay, a few bubbles like this. And let's now erase. Guess I'm gonna put a little bit of color in. Very simple color, but it'll make it bouncier and more cartoony. All right, whoa. Did you make me do that? No. Okay, here we go. Here is a fun kind of greenish blue. Also thought it was an aqua blue. Octopi are very smart. They're supposed to be, even reported to be, as smart or smarter than dogs. At least that's what I have seen in the documentaries I have looked at. And they also can some of them can change color depending on their emotions, which is a very cool thing. Although it's kind of giving things away, right? Like suppose that you're talking to somebody and you're really upset and all of a sudden your skin turns sort of like green. That wouldn't be too good in a negotiation. Okay, so we got one. You don't have to complete it exactly. It can be a little loose with the color. Some picture books don't actually look to color everything in exactly. They leave things a little bit, for lack of a better word, undone. And it has a spontaneous, kind of innocent look to it. Have any of you guys ever thought of doing a picture book? I've done a few picture books. They're more work than you think because you have to do more with less. You don't get away with doing not making the characters full and nice and all that kind of stuff. You have to show how to do it with show the same emotions but with a simpler approach. But it's a lot of fun and it looks good. So you might want to think about that for a project. Okay, almost done here. Hang with me there, pals. There's so many of these fun drawing tricks like this based on a squiggly line. If you go back to the beginning, you'll see that line that we do, that up and down squiggly line. It's kind of funny how it turns into these three characters. Okay, and just a little bit of indication here of the sand, like that. And you could put fauna here and some ocean waves and all kind of stuff. So, again, let's see how we did. It's pretty close. Yeah, the octobumps. Sounds like a rock band. Anyway, it's called Drawing with Squiggles and Wiggles, and it comes out, I think, the 2nd of March, right around the corner. You can get your copy. You can order your copy now. I hope you do. Let me know if you like it. Thank you for joining me. Please subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.